What's going on, guys? Abounding Games here with another video on some Pokemon cards that are going down, and we have a huge set here today full of Charizards that are crashing down. Stay tuned in the video to find out which ones are, and I hope you enjoy this video. Starting off, we have a Mega Charizard XEX, and back when November he used to be $200, which I remember when he came out, I really wanted to get this card because I thought it would be a very pricey card, but as you can tell, as we get closer and closer to the end of this year, this card is only around $35. And I would say this card right here isn't going to go up anytime soon. I think it's just going to run around $30. I think it's going to drop another $5 as we can see in this price range. I mean, you can see it goes from 45 down to another 40, and then here we are a month later and it's at $35. So I don't think there's a card that I would invest in right now, but I would definitely invest in maybe the next month or two. I generally see this card in the next couple weeks still dropping down in price, and I don't see it going up. But when this card is around $30, I would definitely maybe take a look at this card and look at the charts and see if it's going back up, because I feel like this card will be a good deal in the next couple weeks when it is at $30. I definitely don't see this card dropping to a point where it's around $20 to $10, but I definitely do see this card going around 30, staying around there, and then going back up in the next recent years to come. So this is a card I would pay attention to. I would pay attention to, even though there is a crash right now on this card, I would pay heavy attention to this card. Because even though it's dropping more and more, and as you can tell here, it's staying around the 34 to 35 price. But like I said, I do see this card going down to around $30 in the next couple weeks. And then in the next couple years, I honestly see it going back up. Do I see it go back up to 200? I don't know about that, but I definitely could see it going up in the price range, like where it's around $170 to $100. I could see that next couple years for this card. The next card we have here is this Mega Charizard YEX, and it's the gold edition, which is a really, really beautiful card. And as you can tell, back in January, this card was almost around $930, which is insane. That's a really crazy price, honestly, for an ungraded card. And as you can tell, it just has fluctuated a lot. It's dropped down to 600, and it's gone back up to around 700, and then it's just dropped drastically down to $413. I think, oh wow, $405 actually on August 20th. And so what I would do with this card is, honestly, I would hold off for a little bit on this card if you're thinking about getting it, because I generally think this card might go down a little bit more and then jump on it. Now, desperately, if you really want this card, this is a good price. But I think if you're not in the need to get it and you can get some other cards, I would let this card drop a little bit more and then jump on it. I'd probably wait, because I think this card honestly might drop to about 380 to 370. I honestly could see this card dropping a little bit more in the next couple months. And then, of course, I honestly think this card could rise back up in the next year to around 660 to around 650. I think it would definitely jump up in the next year. But I would hold off a little bit on this, let this thing kind of drop a little bit more. I think in the next month or so, again, with these new sets coming out, I see this card kind of going down a little bit more. We're going to have more prices booming for other cards, and this card's going to be less. So I would give it a little bit more time, let this kind of drop a little bit more. Check the charts just in case, because if it does go up a little bit, jump on it then. I would definitely, if you see this card going up a little bit more, I would jump on it for this price, because I think this price is worth it. But what I'm saying is, I think that this card isn't going to go up right now. I think it's going to keep going down. So I would wait a little bit, check the charts, keep an eye on this card, and I would make sure to see if it goes up a little bit more or if it starts going down. If it starts going down, let it go down about $20 to $30 more, because I don't see this card dropping anywhere under 350, but I definitely see this card going a little under the 300 range, or the 300 under 400 in the $300 range. So yeah, I would definitely keep an eye on this card. This is a card I'd watch. Give it a little time to drop a little bit more. I think definitely in the next year it'll go back up around $600 to $700. But I don't see it anytime soon going to that. So I would just keep an eye on this price and wait a little bit longer and then pick it up, because I think you'll be really grateful you waited a little bit longer. All right, with another big banger, we have the Mega Charizard XEX, and this card has drastically dropped. As you can tell, back in November, this card was around $1,500 to $1,600 for just a raw graded card. And as you can tell, throughout the months, it's just dropped. And right now, it is at a whopping $694.09, which is insane. Honestly, guys, I would look at this card with really consideration, because I don't see this card dropping anywhere around $500 to $400. But I don't see this card going, like, I don't see this card going up in the next couple months, but I definitely know in the next year or two, this card is going to skyrocket back up. I know this card is going to. So if you're into investing and keeping cards to resell and to keep on value, this card is one I would definitely consider buying right now. I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, it was at $1,500 and it's dropped down to almost $700, under $700. I think it'll drop another 20 or 30, to be honest with you, but I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon under 600. And I definitely don't see it anytime soon going anywhere around 500. So again, I would honestly consider picking this up. It's definitely a card I've been looking at. When I see it, I would almost find a near mint. The graded price is insane right now. This card is really, really, really expensive graded. It's over a $2,000 PSA 10. Black label's $34,000, which is insane. You have the pristine for around $2,000 as well. So this card is not a bad buy. I would consider checking this card out if you see it, and if you see it under 690, I'd pick it up. For 690, I think this card's worth it because no matter what, I think PSA grading this card is a great deal, and I think this card is not going to just go down, 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 down. I think this card is at a fluctuation point because of the new sets, and I think in the next couple months to a year, this card will go right back up to around 1,000 and maybe even back up to 1,500. So this card right now, honestly, guys, I would pick up. I'd pick this card up. I wouldn't hesitate. I would pick it up and put it in the collection. And honestly, if you wanted to wait a little bit, it might drop another $10 to $20. Like I said, I don't know if it'll go all the way down to 600. I definitely know it's not going to go down to 500. But I definitely would pick this up because this is a good buy if you can get it right now. Because this right now, I mean, look at this. July 3rd. We can go to July 3rd. We can even go from a month ago. This is about a month ago right now. $854. We're down to $694. So this is definitely a buy that I would consider checking out because in the next couple months, I do see this going back up. And definitely next year, it's definitely, I think, going to be around $1,000. So I'd pick this card up if I were you. All right, and another banger, Mega Charizard XEX. This card right here was around $1,200 back in November and has dropped drastically down to $300 here on August 19th, August 20th. And so this card here, honestly, I would not invest in right now. I think this card is going to drop a little bit more. I don't, honestly, and I can bite myself in the butt for this, but I don't see it going over 1,000 ever again. Maybe in like 2 decades from now when this card's like super old, an old Charizard maybe in a decade from now. But the highest I see this card going in the next year or two is maybe back up to around $400 to $500. I don't see this card going up around 1,000 anytime soon. Maybe it would be a good investment for a long term, but if you're trying to like buy and sell and keep in the collection to really actually do that and quick sell in the next year or two, I don't think this would be a good investment. I think in the next year or two, you're only going to make a couple $100, which is still good money. But if you're really trying to keep something to like hold and make a couple thousand in the next couple of years, I would definitely buy one of the Charizards before I bought this one. This is a beautiful card. And the PSA is actually, I don't think, too bad. Yeah, the PSA 10 is solid. So this card right now, if you're going to PSA grade, I would buy. I'd buy this card right now. If you can find a near mint, I'd buy it right now for PSA. I mean, it's over two grand for a PSA 10 right now. But to invest and to hold and to save, I would not buy this card. But I would buy it to PSA grade right now because this card is low right now. $295 for a raw card of this, under $300, is a good deal. I mean, you're going to make a good amount of profit if you get a PSA 10. You're taking a risk because it might not be a PSA 10, but that's the risk of PSAing, is taking that risk of trying to get the PSA 10. So would I buy this card to resell down in the future? No. Would I buy this card as a collector? Yes. I'd buy this card right now as a collector. It's at a low time. It's the lowest it's been. I think this card is going to get a little bit lower. Do I see it going under $200? No. But do I see it staying around this 300 fluctuation? Yes, I see it staying around this. I think you should buy it. Pick it up if you're going to collect it. And again, if you're going to PSA grade it, I'd buy it right now. If you're saving it to resell in the next couple of years, I wouldn't buy it. I would just pass on it and go for something else. It's going to make you more money. But yeah, I would check this card out. Keep an eye on the prices. Again, like I said, the 3 things. If you're collecting it, yes, I would buy it right now. If you're going to resell it the next couple of years, wouldn't buy it. If you're going to PSA grade it, this is the time to PSA grade it. This is low as it's been, and the PSA grade is still high. Even though it's lower than what it used to be, it's still up over $2,000. So I would definitely check this card out if you're going to PSA grade it or collect it. If you're going to resell next couple of years, I would pass on this card. And just here at the end of the video, I'll do like a quick recap of all the cards. This Mega Charizard XEX, I think you definitely should invest in this one right now. I think, like I said, I don't think it's going to go anywhere under 600, but I definitely could see it dropping maybe a couple $10 to $20. I think in the next year or two, this card will be back up in the 1,000 range. So I think this right now is a good investment. The PSA 10 again is insane. So I mean, if you're going to PSA grade it, you're going to make good money. As of now, August 19th, I mean, they're selling around 24, 2,500 for PSA 10. So I think this card right here is a good investment right now. And if you're out there to get it, I would get this right now, hop on it, and try to get you either a PSA 10 or hold it and resell in the next couple of years, or just keep it in the collection because that is a beautiful card. Here we have Mega Charizard X EX, and this card here, honestly, I would give it maybe another month or two. I think this card's going to drop around $30. I wouldn't buy right now. If you see it, honestly, if you see it, it's near mint, I'd pick it up for $35. But if it's not near mint and it's not like the cleanest, it's lightly played, I wouldn't pick it up. I'd wait till you get a good opportunity to get a near mint. Wait a little bit, let this drop another $5. I think it's going to go around $30. Stay around $30, and then I don't think it's going to go any lower than $20. If you see one near mint, though, I would buy actually for $35. But if it's not near mint, it's lightly played or it's moderately played, I'd wait until you find a near mint one, pick a near mint one up. If it's not near mint, I would wait just a little bit until it drops down to $30 and then jump on that as soon as you can. Because this card, I don't see it dropping, like I said, under 20, but I don't see this card honestly ever really going over the price that it was up here. I don't see it being around this price anymore at 200, but I do see this card going back up around $100. So, I mean, it is a solid card with PSA grading. It's not really worth PSAing at all. So I would honestly just buy this if you're going to add to collection, or if you want to resell the next year. I think this card, again, will go up to around $100 to resell. So this is not a bad pickup. You're not spending too much, and you'll make a little bit in the next coming, months to year. And honestly, it's just a cool card to have in the collection. So, and then of course we have the 151 Charizard EX. This card is down drastically. Honestly, guys, I would pick this card up. This card's PSA is a really, really high price right now. It is good. It's still $1,500. And then of course you got this down at the lowest it's ever really been, besides back in December, when it was at $232. Do I see this card going down to $232 anytime soon? No, I see this card staying around what it is to going a little bit lower, but I don't see this card going around $200. I see this card staying at this price. Again, I would invest in this card right now. Whether you're collecting, PSA grading, or are going to resell in the next couple of years, I would buy this card right now. It's at a great price. I think that it's going to stay around this price in the next couple months, and I think that it's just going to keep going up as we see as it has. So I think you should buy this card no matter what, whatever you're doing. I think you should invest in this Charizard 151. And then we have Mega Charizard Y EX here. I think this card right here, man, it's such a good card. It's such a cool card. And it's down to $405. Man, it is a really cool card. The PSA is high. I would definitely, man, if you could find a near mint one, man, I would definitely pick it up. This card right here, just the way it looks, the way it is, I don't see this card jumping too far down of what it is right now, but I definitely see it staying around this $405 price range for now. But I think in the next year or two, it's going to go right back up to where it was. And the PSA is insane. The PSA right now is so high. We're at PSA 10, which is insane to me. This PSA is unbelievable. So if you're PSA grading, collecting, or just want to resell the next year or two, I definitely would pick this card up because I think it's at a really great price, and I think that it's not going to go down, down, down. I think it's just going to stay at a constant price. And as you can tell, it's never been under $400. So this card is definitely getting close, of course, but I think if it goes a little under $400 right now, it's just going to go right back up, and I think you're going to get a good deal. So if you find a near mint one around this price, I would definitely go ahead and pick it up no matter what you're doing with the card. Then of course we have Mega Charizard X EX. This card here, man, it's iffy to me. Now, if you're PSA grading, I'd pick this card up right now. If you find a near mint right now, I'd pick this card up. $295. You're putting the $80 extra and $90 for PSAing, and you could come out with a PSA 10 that's worth $2,300. I think that's a great investment. If you're going to resell this card in the next couple of years, I'd maybe wait and see if it drops a little bit more and then buy for that. I don't know if this card will ever get back over 1,000 unless it's 5 to 10 years from now. But I could definitely see this card getting back up around $300 to $400. But I don't know if this card will go right back up to 1,000. So this card I would definitely be hesitant on right now. I would buy if you're PSA grading. If you're collecting, of course, it's a great price for this card, so I would buy. It's at the lowest it's ever been, and so I would definitely be picking this up if you're collecting. But as someone that wants to resell in the next couple of years, I would definitely hold off for a little bit, see what the pricings go to in the next couple months, and just kind of watch the fluctuation of this card. So guys, that'll wrap up the video today. I hope you enjoyed this video. That is the Charizards. They are dropping a bit, but I don't see them dropping to a point where they're going to just go down to $0. But I definitely see them staying around what they are at. And these are some pretty good investments. Whether you're a collector PSA grading are going to resell in the next couple of years. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Jesus loves you. Again, these cards are amazing, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one.